We didn't mention G2 earlier because their performance at Rift Rivals, I mean, look, they only won a single game, but I think some games they performed pretty okay. I mean, Trick, for me, had a decent tournament where he was getting first blood a lot of the times, but then the team as a whole was just not converting it over into objectives and leads overall. So, I mean, now they struggled in the split. They struggled at Rift Rivals tournament. Going back in to the EU LCS for the second half, is this team fixable? Like, because it's not a struggle anymore. It's a very extended slump.
Yeah, I think they're definitely still fixable. All they need to do is basically get the bottom seed for the playoffs, and I mean, they could get to the finals.
Sure.
It's not like the seedings in these playoffs aren't that important. Sure, having a bye is great, but it's not like you're getting a home court advantage or anything in these playoffs. The 6 versus the 3, we've seen TSM be a 6 and then steamroll through the playoffs. So I think as long as they can get that spot. But yeah, their communication seems weird. It seems like they lost their shot caller all of a sudden, but they have the exact same roster.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what's going on. I think they'll still be able to get back on track. And until I see them completely choke in the playoffs, just based on their history, I've got to expect them to get back.
I'm with you. I think G2 will eventually turn it around. I've been saying that for a while because it's been several weeks now, and even at this tournament, people were like, G2 will be fine and dominate a lot of these NA teams. Maybe it is the meta with Mithy having to play Braum and Tom Kench over and over. He can't make those plays anymore. But it's just been weird to see them collapse with really no change. You can't blame the MSI thing anymore. You can't blame the week 1 subs anymore. It's been too long at this point.
Yeah, I mean, really all they can blame is how they're playing the game. I don't know if, the change in meta has just really thrown them off. It seems like they're almost still taking other teams for granted, or kind of like they're playing so passive. They're like, whatever, in the late game we'll beat them. And sometimes they just get so behind, it's like, well, unless you're SKT, you're not coming back from this.
Right.